Cricket.
You know cricket? Huh? You know cricket? Because I
Yeah, I know, but I don't play it.
And I gave this example in Switzerland long time back. I gave this example, and after the whole example was over, one gentleman came and said, "Sir, what is cricket?" So I make sure that you have. So in cricket, you make 100 runs. When you make 100 runs, they call it century. You have to play cricket and you play. There's a very famous Indian player. He played beautifully. Up to 88. You know, when you make 100 runs, you're century. And century is an incredible aspect in human life. You make a century, you are top, right? Up to 88, he used to play beautifully. But between 88 and 99, not once, not twice, not thrice, not 4 times, 12 times he was out. In his whole career, he never made a single century. Why? The moment he was in 88, so possessive, attached for 100. And moment he was very possessive and attached, what happened? He lost concentration. And moment he lost a concentration, what happened to result? It's like this. 4 or 5 individual is going for a job interview. In future, you may go for a job interview, and you are very possessive or attached for that position. What will happen to you? You get nervous. You will give a wrong answer. Why? Because you are not relaxed. And the more you are relaxed, you will be able to answer properly. So, possessively attached. So, in human relationship, attachment, love. In love, you give other person freedom. Don't want the whole world should function the way you think is the best. Now, what happens if you are very attached? Okay, let's take seconds. George Bernard Shaw, the famous British writer, said.
But I have to piss.
George Bernard Shaw says beautifully. The famous
Why
British
you
writer.
put your hand
So
in
there are 2
there?
types of tragedies man has to face. There are 2 types of tragedies man has to face. The first tragedy is when you do not get desire of your heart. Suppose you have an attachment for any object. You can have a desire for object or being. You have a desire for a car or a desire to possess an individual. There are 2 types of desire. You have a desire for either you want a Mercedes Benz or a car, or you have a desire for object or a being. It's 2 types, 2 options. Suppose you have a strong desire. George Bernard Shaw says there are 2 types of tragedies man has to face. The first tragedy, when you do not get desire of your heart, and second tragedy, when you get it. What happens when you have a strong desire to possess any object or being, and you are not able to get what you desire? Attachment. What happens if you have a strong desire and you are not able to get it?
Frustration.
Agitation. And you want to buy a car and strong desire to buy a car, and wife says or husband says, no car, we can't afford it. What happens? Anger. Agitation. Anger. Let's take a second scenario. Suppose you have a strong desire and you get what you desire. What happens?
The value of that thing come down.
Anything else? You feel happy, okay? You feel happy?
Maybe for 1 day or 2 days.
Happy? And suppose you bought a car and your friend brought a more expensive car. The moment you buy a car, there's a greed for
Another one much better.
and somebody who has more than you,
You want more and more.
there's a jealousy,
Yeah.
and someone who has less than you, arrogance. There are 2 types of tragedy man has to face. The first tragedy, when you do not get desire of your heart. If you don't get what you desire, there's anger, there's agitation. And if you get what you desire, there's happiness, there's a jealousy, there's a greed, there's arrogance, and there's a fear. Fear of losing what you have. Again, attachment. Now even then what happens, sir? There's a fear and anger. And you have a strong anger. And you have a strong desire and you're not able to get what you desire. There's an anger bubbling into you. Externally you are closing it. Externally you are maintaining it a calm personality. But internally the volcano is going on within yourself. What happens if you don't control it? Mind here. There's a delusion. Delusion means. And from delusion, loss of memory.
What's delusion?
Delusion is you lose control of your personality.
Of your personality.
No.
It's like a cigarette. If someone has a very strong desire for cigarette, he is not able to get what cigarette is. He is in 13-hour, 14-hour non-smoking flight from Delhi to New York. What happens to him? Is a happy individual now? Because there is no control over personality. Now, from delusion, loss of memory. What happens when we are angry? We get anger, we lose ourselves, and in that loss of memory, we make a very destructive statement or something destruction happen. This is all happen. This is all happen when you have a attachment. This is the ladder of fall, what we call. So what you do? Control your mind. It's like balls, sir. It's like a cricket. It's like a ball. In a stairs, in a first run of a ladder, the ball comes and jumps you. You can hold it, the ball there and then. If you don't hold the ball there and then, it will go to the second run of the ladder. But even then you can hold it. Otherwise, so what Vedanta says, control your love attachment. And what are we doing? We are showing more attachment in the name of love. We are pampering someone. In the reality, we are pampering him. If you pamper someone, you are pampering. So Vedanta, that's what we say. Control your mind. If you don't know how to control your mind, this is the. So they are topic. Now I am coming to the topic. Which is the topic? And the topic is why good people suffer. So human body, this is the human body externally, we have this body. This is the outside body. Inside this body, we have two wondrous instruments. Known as mind and intellect. Two aspects. Every human body, this is outside body. Outside body is same. Almost everyone is same. But inside this body, there are two wondrous instruments. We call it manas and buddhi. Means mind and intellect. Now, now mind is emotions, feelings, likes, dislikes, anger, jealousy, love, compassion. Mind is emotions. Mind is full of emotion. Good emotion or bad emotion. Like pity is an emotion. Is it a good emotion or a bad emotion?
Pity.
Pity.
Depends.
In Cambridge University, there was a discussion for 3 days on the word pity.
Pity is not.
It is, and it was a pity after 3 days they were not able to find the meaning of the pity. So pity is emotions. Kindness is emotions. Love is an emotion. Anger is an emotion. You can't plan your emotions. Nobody can plan his or her emotions. You can't plan, okay, tomorrow 7 o'clock night I am going to be angry. You can't plan, okay, every